92.9 WTUG plays today's R&B and old school. I'm Jade Nicole, and joining me in the studio today is Dr. McCracken. I've heard a lot about you and your program. I'm so excited to have you with me. I've been viewing your videos on Local Expert, and I'm excited. I would really like to do the program.
I saw you actually emailed me a question about aspartame. I did a video on that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have tried other weight loss programs. So what have you tried in the past?
I've done LA weight loss, but that's about it. A few years ago I was told that I was borderline diabetic, so I did just a regular diet, but that's it. And when I say a diet, I mean, following the pyramid.
Following the food pyramid that the FDA gave us, right, when we were kids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. We've always been trained that we need 8 to 10 servings of breads, pastas, cereals, and those are what we call simple carbs.
Mm-hmm.
And those are actually what put weight on faster than those, the fattening foods and fried chickens and the things like that. So what we're going to do is much different.
Okay. Different
than anything you've done in the past, so that we not only make you skinnier, but we're going to make you healthier. Has anyone ever addressed your I won't tell your age, but we talked about that a minute ago. Has anyone ever addressed your hormones at the age you are?
No.
And see, your hormones have a direct relation on your weight loss. I want you to think about when you were a teenager. You could probably eat a lot more of the bad foods than you do now,
mm-hmm.
and it didn't cost your waistline like it can today. And people who are watching this and listening, they're the same way. I'm 40 and I can't eat what I ate when I was a teenager, or I don't have the energy I had when I was a teenager. Well, we all know when we're teenagers we have those things called raging hormones,
mm-hmm.
and then we're in 30, 40, 50. What happens to our hormones? What do we know happens to our hormones? They drop. Okay,
yeah.
You know that because you can't stay up as late. You can't.
Right.
If you're a party animal, you can't party like you used to. So we're going to address those. No one's ever addressed your hormones. You told me.
Right.
Okay. We're also going to address your cardiovascular system because, and actually the pancreas. We're going to work with it. You said you're borderline diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your pancreas secretes insulin when it comes in contact with those simple carbohydrates. And when your pancreas isn't working too good, that's when you become what we call diabetic.
Okay.
So we're actually going to lower those hemoglobin A1C and sugar levels naturally so that your pancreas actually starts working again properly.
Okay.
Because right now, it's not that if you get a cut on your arm, your leg, it heals. So why can't your pancreas heal? It can. It just needs to be nourished. So we're going to nourish it. We're going to use some amino acids. We're going to use some alkaline water. We use a number of things that no one's ever used before with you so that you are going to drop, ideally, up to 1 to 2 pounds a day. How about that?
A day?
A day.
Stop. Are you serious?
You go to the Ask the Expert page on any of the local stations with Town Square Media. We just posted the other day. A lady, last Thursday, she checked in. She lost 11.2 pounds her first week. She's off caffeine. Thought she could never do that. Last month, one of our tips was next to his testimony. The lady lost over 14 pounds her first week.
Wow.
Now that's not typical of a female, so
Right.
let's don't get upset. But if you could lose 1 pound a day, and this time next week be 7 pounds lighter, how would that work?
I'm just, I'm going to be honest with you. After this, I think that I'm going to need spiritual guidance, because if I mess around and get fine, my attitude is going to be horrible. Like, confidence shoots through the roof, and, you won't be able to speak to me. Now, please.
We'll widen the door. We'll make it a little bit
right.
For your head.
Get my head
right?
in. Thank you.
Not for your waistline's going to split right through it. It's going to be the head. Well, that's actually where our weight loss participants, they get me in their back pocket. We give them my phone number, my email, the office line. They've got me pretty much at any given time. If they need that, if they need a spiritual guidance, a prayer. I've had patients call and just want to pray with me before about their journey. Hey, I got the little devil sitting on my shoulder here that's wanting me to eat those little Debbies, and then I'll put you back on track. So you got me 100% of the way.
Good. Well, I knew that you were coming today, so I kind of refrained from eating junk. I thought I'd go ahead and jumpstart myself.
My presence already is
my
important. There you go. See?
Yeah.
All right, so we got you coming in the office this week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think maybe even today.
Yes.
So we'll watch you weekly. I know that you're going to help your followers by showing your progress, talking about it, blogging about it, and we're going to get you really healthy. Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'm
excited.
Excellent.